Hey, welcome everyone today on the tier list, the best civs in my opinion. So again, when I make this tier list, this is my only opinion. Every other pro player has their own different opinion, but I will let you know why I put the civilizations into their rankings. Now first of all, I made it to the top 16 twice now in my whole career in the EGCTV tournament, which is an S tier. We can call this a major, right? So an S tier tournament, the highest ranked tournament, which makes me really, really happy. And I do realize how much closer I am to the actual civilization graphs and everything to know, like, okay, this civ is insanely good and need to be played. Now, first of all, I think one of the best balance we have right now in Age of Empires 4, and I'm so happy with it. First, we need to put the civilization. Let's see. The first STS civilization is gonna be Rus. The pro scouting got nerfed. Rus still can do pro scout, just like other civilizations can do pro scout as well. But I honestly think Rus is still one of the best civilization for the pro scout. They don't need to get their gold, so they can just age up by selling food in the landmark they have in the feudal landmark. They can just pro scout the deers under their TC, or they can go to TC, or they can go feudal, and there's like a lot of option for the Rus. But currently, Rus is one of the most banned civilization as well, among one more, which is the HRE. But let me tell you that if someone picks Rus on a tournament, there's a really, really small chance the Rus player will lose against any other civilization. That's how good they are currently. I mean, I think that's fine. There's no problem with it. I still need to tell you that the balance right now is perfectly fine. There can be one or two changes, yes, but the balance currently it's really good. I really like it. So, second civilization is gonna be HRE. HRE, you don't need to pro scout. You can still pro scout, but you can do the farm thingy again. Also, your Regnitz Cathedral can be used as like an Arcane Chapel, right? So you don't need to build the Arcane Chapel. You can build the Arcane Chapel. What you can do, this is really fun. You can do a mind work. You can pro scout, get to H3, put down the Ragnits, research that the Ragnits is an Arcane Chapel now, and build farms around the around the Ragnits. So they are like really weird kind of stuff, but it's really nice around HRE. But again, because the 40% getter speed, it's insanely strong, it's insanely OP. HRE still stays in the S tier because how good they are. I really wish people learn how to like properly play HRE because it's insanely strong. If you properly know how to play HRE, it's not that hard. Seriously, it's not that hard. It's harder than the OOTD, but as soon as people learn how to play HRE, their win rate on the rank order will increase. Again, this is my opinion. This doesn't reflect like, oh yeah, the Joe Schmo that played on ranked ladder lost 100 games and now HRE win rate is 40%. Happens if you don't know how to play HRE, but it's such a simple civilization. I still don't know what is the problem behind it. But anyway, let's see. Do we have more STS civilization? And honestly, I do believe Japanese. Japanese is another civilization which I do think we are not talking about the Buddhist monk right now. This is just a normal Japanese build. Japanese is much more happier because the pro scout got nerfed, so you can reach the castle age without problems. The archers got cheaper, which is weird. The berry getter speed got increased every civilization, but it's way even better for Japanese because you can increase the getter speed of the berries with your upgrades. So there are like multiple things that's happening slowly. Buff that's not was like directly buff to Japanese, but it's buff Japanese, right? So there are like many things. I managed to beat many players with Japanese, pro players as well, and it was just a simple Yoroshiro, mounted samurai, archer, but also the Buddhist monks are really strong as well. So honestly, I think Japanese is crazy strong. We will come back later to the S tier. Let's talk about the D tier now. Abbasid and English. The reason why Abbasid and English in D tier currently, because how slow they are. They are very slow. It's not about pro scout, but something there is something lacking, and I don't know what is lacking correctly. Like, just they're like insanely slow compared to like HRE or Japanese or Rus. They're like crazy slow, and that's the biggest problem with the serialization, the slowness. C tier. Mongol, I think we can honestly say that Mongol is not slow. It's not a bad civilization, not the perfect. It's not really S tier civilization. Mongol can lose a lot of matchups or based on which map you play. It's not bad. You can win with it, but I would not take Mongol. Like, if I have a chance to take Rus, HRE, or Japanese, I would rather take them than taking Mongols because they are faster than Abbasid and English, but they are not stronger, and it's kind of weird economic as well. Uh, Delhi. I believe Delhi is at least eight. You know what? Come back later with Delhi. Come back later with Delhi. China. China is S tier as well. The reason behind that, because the passive gold income, the Imperial Official, the Professional Scout, the 2TC, the Song Dynasty, the Buffed Grenadiers, Fire Lancer, Nest of Bees, Best Hand Cannoneers. So they're like crazy amount of stuff, even though it's hard to play, but that doesn't matter. Like, a good player, a pro player knows how to play Chinese, and all these are adding up together, and that makes China an insanely strong civilization. Again, the pro scouting is crazy good. Pro scouting number one. And because the IOs can just buff the meal and get the 20% extra food is crazy good. So like, you just increase the amount of food um, a deer can give to you. Next one, Ottoman. Honestly, I truly believe Ottoman is at least A tier. Like, I found out a way to how to play Ottoman, and it's insanely good. Next to it is gonna be Malian. So Ottoman and Malian is gonna be the same thing. Ottoman and Malian together is insanely good and insanely strong. Ottoman Sipai Archer, Malian can go with like Donzo and Sofa, or Sofa and Archer. So there are like multi combination that you can do feudal, and there's feudal is insanely strong, just like it's as like Knights Templar. Feudal really strong if you do it correctly. So again, the reason why Ottoman goes to A tier as well, because their timings. I found out the way to how to play Ottoman correctly, and that's the reason behind that both civilization goes to A tier. They are not as good as like a Rus or HRE, but they are not bad. OOTD. I played many OOTD custom games as well, and OOTD ranked games, and I can tell you that something happened with their economy. I couldn't figure out what, but they're like for some reason it's increased, or just we figured out how to play OOTD without Pro Scout. And also their Arcane Chapter range got buffed as well, like Shadow buff or something, because the range bigger, and looks like the getter speed faster as well with the Arcane Chapel. So something happened there. We got no official information what happened with OOTD, like during while I'm making this video, but we will see in the future what really happened with OOTD and their economy, because for some reason it just feels better, much better. IUBits. IUBits are the same. They are not really. I don't know what happened with IUBit. IUBit used to feel like when you play it, like, oh, that's insanely good, insanely strong civilization. I feel like I can destroy everyone. But right now, even Ottoman just steamrolls IUBit. Whatever, like, doesn't matter what you do. Ottoman will go and just steamroll. Also, Ottoman can steamroll English now for some unknown reason. Abbasid, Mongols, OOTD, with Ottoman you have zero problem, zero problem. So Ibit felt like way much stronger and better civilization, and right now it's just like meh. I don't know what happened. Uh, French and JD, they are like still good with the pro scouting. Both civilization is insanely good. Very like picked a hell lot on tournaments, and the win rate for both civilization right now in the EGCT tournament while making this video is insanely high as well. So very much picked and very high win rate as well, which makes sense that French and JD is really good. But I truly believe that Ottoman and Malian has zero issue. Like, yeah, zero issue to beat both French and JD. Oh, did I play against B? Yes, I played against B with Malian and I beat his French. Like as I said, I have zero problem beating both Civ with like with like Malian or Ottoman, but with OOTD, I actually struggle against French and JD, which is kind of crazy, right? So yeah, really good civilization, both of them. The pro scouting is still good. You can do 2TC with both Jeanne d'Arc and French, or you can go Chamber of Commerce and do trading that we saw on Frisian Marshes, where Beastie played whatever civilization, and that was a French. I think it was Knights Temple. Oh no, House of Lancaster. House of Lancaster lost to French trade, which is crazy. Oh, two civilizations missing here. I just see House of Lancaster and Knights Templar. But just imagine here, House of Lancaster and Knights Templar. Okay, well, I'm trying to find another thingy. So the next civilization we are going to talk about is gonna be the Byzantine. Now, I truly feel Byzantine is not, and maybe not even A tier. They feel horrible, and I don't know why, but they're like, you know, why we have them. It's like the nerf that they got is crazy huge. So I would be rather happy if Byzantine didn't got this little. I mean, I can understand the reason why Byzantine got this little nerf, because there was so much a problem with their early economy, how good it was their early economy is. And this little change what they did with the devs actually made the Byzantine economy much slower compared to what it was before, because the first three cistern is expensive, but if you go to the number four or number five cistern, those are gonna be actually cheaper, right? At the same time, I have found this. Okay, perfect. Look at that, the two other civilization. So they nerfed the early economy, which was like a huge nerf, and also people figured out how to play against Byzantine. So you're just gonna tower rush Byzantine. Do you know what? Maybe someone gonna tell me I'm wrong, but I don't care. Byzantine B tier. People figured out how to play against it. You just gotta tower rush their berries. After that, you can do even another tower rush or do something crazy. Mongol non-stop beats Byzantine. Non-stop. I never seen a single game where Byzantine actually won against Mongols or Ottoman. I even beat Lucifer with my Ottoman. So it's like I truly believe that Byzantine not as strong as people believe. And I see many other people losing on the tournament with Byzantine against like French or JD or China. So I truly believe Byzantine is not as strong as it was before, and that little small nerf was the cause of this. Like the little small nerf just literally deleted all the advantage Byzantine had. If you know how to play against it, Byzantine has a rough time, a really rough time. Delhi. Let's put the elephant bows into S tier right now. I think Delhi is like monotone. It's, you know what the Delhi does: second side, second side, second side, elephant, 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 second side, second, second, second. It doesn't matter. Elephant on second side, and Delhi will be there, and that's it, right? So we know what they're gonna do, but at the same time, free upgrades. You have crazy amount of gold in the bank. You just spam elephants, and that's it. That's gonna win the game for you. Zushi. I don't know what happened with Zushi, but it doesn't feel as strong as China anymore. So I think I don't know what they nerfed or what they did, but also on the tournament it has like 10% win rate, which is what 20 10 or 10 20 something like that. So I don't know what happened with Zushi, but their win rate is insanely low in the tournament. And personally, me, when I'm playing Zushi, I feel like, dude, why I didn't pick a other civilization? It feels horrible. Why I didn't pick like China and I played China? So I don't know what happened. It's still good, but in my heart, it fell off from from S tier. It's just A tier, and that's it. Lancaster is still insanely OP. Like if you know how to play it, what unit you need to make, how the composition gonna be, when you're gonna make knights, and like a lot of it's just insane, like crazy strong. Manners, insane resources, Demi Lancer summoning, this army summoning, that army summoning, skill shot. There is so many things that makes Lancaster. That, you know what is the funny thing? That English is here, right? And Lancaster is here. So it's like, but that's my variant. That's my boy, and I'm the father. So yeah, that's kind of weird that the Lancaster is way stronger. And Knights Templar are also insane. At the 4th minute, they can build a second TC. They have pilgrims. They have crazy axemen. They have the crossbow that has like insane base damage. They have pilgrims, and Teutonic knights and pilgrims and keeps like keep. You can just annoy Crackety by playing Katie and just making 20 keeps, and that's it. So I honestly think the balance is not that insanely horrible. We have some civilization that struggles a lot, but the problem is with a little change, even with a little change, just a little change, this civ can hop up here, and that's really hard to like stabilize the balance without increasing the strength of these civilizations, right? Because if you just increase it a little bit, they can be easily S tier and this civilization goes down. So what I think they should do is to even nerf more the pro scout, which it sounds weird, but the pro scout nerf is still not enough. I think they struggle because the pro scout. Like honestly, like OOTD can beat English if OOTD goes pro scout, of course. So yeah, something need to be happen. But currently, during the tournaments, when I played the tournaments, that's how I felt while playing the civilization or playing against the civilizations. I would rather put like this. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's my current opinion about the uh tier, like my tier list about the situation we have in Age of Empires 4 on the high level. This is again my honest opinion, how I feel, what I play against it, and that's how I see the meta in Age of Empires 4 right now. Thank you so much for watching. Please drop a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends or on Reddit. It's up to you. Bye bye.